your 2014 champion, Stephanie Howe.
Of I Run Far. I'm here at the finish line of the 2015 Western States Endurance Run. I'm with third place finisher Stephanie Howe.
Yay!
Yay! Hi!
Hi!
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you looked a little bit rough at places during the, I'd say, last 40 miles of the race. So
yep.
Now that you've had some hours to reflect on and move past feeling a little bit rough, how are you feeling about yesterday?
I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
It was honestly a mental battle from probably 40 miles to the finish.
Okay.
Places where I didn't think I could finish, and I kind of found my limit and just kept going, which was really cool for me to mentally be able to do that.
To kind of go to that place and...
Yeah, go to the place where you think you can't take another step and then just keep going.
Keep going. Well, let's back up a little bit and talk about sort of earlier in the race. You were, I don't know, let's say 30, 40 miles in, you were in it, like in with the front girls, around the front. Were you feeling good early on? When did you start not feeling great?
I felt really good early on. I started conservatively and it was great. Probably about 40 miles in, I started to feel really rough, and it was partly my fault, and I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit this, but I had some nutrition issues.
Okay.
Which is funny because I'm always talking about I'm so good at nutrition, and you know, I just had some challenges and I wasn't able to get the fuel down that I needed, so I got behind, and that kind of set me up for the canyons were just rough, and then I just never came back.
So sometimes with nutrition, you know as it's happening what's going wrong, and sometimes you never figure it out, and sometimes you figure it out later on. Have you figured out what happened? Or?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I part of it was I grabbed a new pack and I hadn't put the food in that I wanted, so I just had solid fuel, and that was not going down. So I was not able to fuel with what I had, so I was just taking Coke and Sprite from the aid stations, and that wasn't enough. Yeah.
Running on fumes.
Yeah.
Like
so you live and learn, though. You know, it's like it's good to look back and say, okay, here's what I did wrong, and let's not let that happen next time.
So you went into the canyons under-fueled and came out feeling not so good.
Not so good. I walked up to Michigan Bluff with Dylan, and we were both just like dizzy, and it's like, oh boy. But you know, then I knew what was going on, so when I got into the aid station, I took in a bunch of calories, and that helped. Didn't get me back to where I should have been, but it helped me feel a little better.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, when you came into Michigan Bluff, you're not feeling good, but you were still leading the race there.
Yeah.
And then in Volcano Canyon after that, that's where Magda passed you?
She passed me on Bath Road.
On Bath Road.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was walking, she was running, and I was like, I can't even respond right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so she passes you during a really rough stretch for you. What's happening there mentally?
You know, I was in survival mode at that point. It was really important to me to finish. So I would have liked to come back and race her, but that was like kind of beyond me. So I let her go and just focused on myself and like my race. Like, okay, we need to rectify this. How can I salvage where I'm at and get myself to the finish?
So as we tracked you and saw you through the night last night, it's not like you fell out of the atmosphere.
No.
Like you fell back, but then you basically stayed at the same distance back all the way through the finish.
Yep.
How did you resurrect? How did you
graded it out. It was tough. There was a lot of whimpering and a lot of Zach giving me really positive feedback. You know, when I started moving and started running, it went pretty well. I was moving at a good clip, but my stomach was just so sour that I would fuel and then I'd have to walk like a mile. So, you know, once I got moving, it was just like, just keep going, and I think it helped keep me in the race. I mean, I'm still excited to finish third on a rough day for me.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
I think that's something that, I mean, anybody would love to put their fingers on, to have a really bad day and finish third at Western States.
Yeah, no, I'll take it. And you know, to me, this race is more than just the finish. Like I'm gonna have good days and bad days, and so this was maybe not one of the better days, but it's just part of it, and you learn a lot, and that makes me appreciate the good days even more.
So people, you know, quote unquote regular ultra runners, the rest of us, look up to people like you for, you know, your successes and for your, you know, making your way through difficult situations. Like, take us for a second to where, like, a really dark, hard spot on the course, and what happened, how you got through it.
So coming into Forest Hill, I was just out of it. Like, my quads were shot, my knee was hurting, I was low calorie, and I kind of came in and just took a bunch of fuel in, and it was like, you just need to keep moving forward. So I walked. Like, I walked all the way down the Forest Hill Road, and you know, just like took my time. But when I'm in those dark places, I try to be positive. I do a lot of positive self-talk. As silly as that sounds.
Is it like in your head, or are you saying it out loud?
Both. Okay. Sometimes I say it out loud. Usually if I'm by myself, I'll say it out loud, just to like, you know, have something, you know, around me. And I'll say something like, run as best you can to that tree, or you're doing such a good job. And I don't know, it really helps, like, just keep you in it. And when you get negative, then it's just a downward spiral.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 Western states.
Yeah.
Last year you were the champion. This year you were 3rd place on a really rough day. Do you look towards the Western states future, or?
I think so. I'm really drawn to this race. I get goosebumps thinking about it. I don't know if I'll do it, you know, every year, but I'm definitely going to be back. I have to come back next year now.
Do you?
I kind of feel like I need to, like, not end on that.
Yeah.
So we'll see, but there's definitely going to be more in my future.
Well, looking towards like the nearer term future, you're now going to focus on recovery and then turning towards UTMB.
Yes, I'm really excited. Yeah, it'll be fun to go over there. I'm going over a bit early so I can get acclimated, aka eat croissants and drink wine. But it'll be good.
Cheese.
Yeah, I need to try it out. It'll be a different kind of race for me. I've been more focusing, this is kind of funny, more on the faster races, which is not my natural style. I'm not the fastest runner out there, so hills suit me.
Yeah.
But the past year, I feel like I've done a lot of faster courses, so this will be really totally different.
Yeah.
And it'll be fun.
Like the opposite, basically.
The opposite, the exact opposite.
Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your 3rd place finish in what was, I think the race itself and all the runners sort of still have to sort out what happened out there, but yesterday's conditions were weird.
There was a lot of carnage.
There was a ton of carnage, and so congratulations on
you.
getting it out in really difficult conditions and being on the podium. Can't beat that.
I'm excited.